And we're in on TikTok as well.
Hello, everyone, and happy Halloween! We've got spooky deals with me, Casey Ford, on the Shop LC live stream. Hope you're having a nice and spooky day. We're going to be slashing prices on all kinds of jewelry today. I got a huge variety, so I want to get moving. I got so many stories to tell about all these different beautiful gemstones. Near the end of the show, I believe we've got this 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver chain that Elias wanted me to make a point to wear. I got my skeletons on too for Halloween, so I hope you're celebrating. I hope you're having a great time out there. Go ahead and comment in the chat. Just let me know how you're doing. I want to know what. Actually, I want to know what you're wearing for Halloween. I want to know what your Halloween costumes are. I'm here with you, so I am my own costume today. But yeah, I want to know what you're doing for the holiday. I want to know what's going on out there. And happy to Diwali to everybody who celebrates Diwali as well. Totally different tone of an event, but still. We're going to be getting started with a beautiful Larimar ring, followed by a matching Larimar pendant that I've got. We're calling this our Ocean Bubbles Larimar ring. Actually, I'm going to get a ruler on this one immediately because it is quite the large presentation. In your north to south setting here, it is 1.25 inches. You have that beautiful cabochon cut. Ooh, what do we have with the details on this one? Ooh, this is a 10 carats total gem weight on this beautiful piece. But yes, it is a cabochon cut Larimar. Larimar, named for the discoverer's daughter Larissa and the Spanish word mar, meaning the sea. It is a single source gemstone from the Dominican Republic. It's a pectolite formed in a volcano. So even though it gives you that kind of oceanic, churning sea blues and whites, if you're looking at the ocean, it's actually born from fire. That is a 6.55 carat Larimar in the center, a 14 by 10 millimeter calibration. And then they've also put some, what do we have here? 23 round apatites. Those are those blue round cut gemstones interspersed throughout. And then you have 67 moissanite. Those are those white gemstones. And that's why they're calling it the Ocean Bubbles Ring. Just seeing all those white, all that blue. It's like the, your translucent gemstones between your apatite and your moissanite are almost mimicking the look of the Larimar in the center. And it just gives you that effect of the churning ocean and bubbles swirling up to the surface. All in sterling silver, rhodium over sterling silver at that. Beautifully finished undergallery on this one as well. Give you a little bit of a peek there. But yeah, 67 moissanites, 23 apatites, and that large and in charge center stone with your Larimar. Total gem weight of 10 carats. Just a beautiful piece, and as I said, coming up directly after, we have the matching pendant. Take a look at that. Perfectly matching. That's going to be coming up very shortly, but let's get to the price on your ring and tell you a little bit more about how this all works here on the Shop LC live stream. Ooh. Now, we got my calculator up here. They just updated the iOS calculator on my phone, and I don't like it as much. So I want to go old school with a real calculator on this one. Okay, so you're watching the Shop LC live stream. Oh, you're showing me the calculator that you got up there as well, Elias. You're watching the Shop LC live stream. That means that everything that you want to purchase, we're going to give you a Live 25 discount code. So when you put Live 25 in at checkout, that's going to give you an additional 25% off your everyday low Shop LC price. The everyday low Shop LC price is $169.99. But you're not paying that today. No, you're going to remember to use that code at checkout, taking your price down to $127.49. How do you buy, you say? Well, for this one in particular, you're going to comment, and particularly if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, comment sold 101. When you do that, all that means, it's not an obligation. We are going to send you a link in your DMs to click on that will take you to the Shop LC website, to the product description page that I'm looking at to give you these details on your ring. And then from there, you just check out like you would on any website. You know online shopping. It's been around for a while now, hasn't it? So go there, add it to your cart. Do not forget that Live 25 discount code to get your additional savings. We have a live 24/7, 365 broadcast out there. So when we have pieces that have already kind of gone through the ringer on TV for thousands of viewers and shoppers all throughout the country, I get the leftovers. Usually, leftovers, but it's actually kind of nice here. It means that we have lower quantities on these pieces. But it means we want them out of our vault. We want them out of our inventory. So we want to slash the price to the absolute lowest we can so you can take advantage of that low price, take it home. We get to clear out our vault. You get to have a beautiful piece of jewelry like this Larimar ring. And yes, like I said, final low price on this, $127.49. You had some reviews you were ready for me to start reading before I wanted to get through all that stuff. Elias? I got Elias behind the scenes. He's doing all the clicks and the clacks and the bleeps and the bloops and doing everything that he can to keep the show on the road, including everything that I see in my little monitor here, like a 5-star review written to us by Christine, who says it matches her oval Larimar, rainbow moonstone, and white zircon perfectly. Ooh. Larimar is the stone of soulmates, a stone of Atlantis. Lovely. Yes, it's also known as the Atlantis stone, just because it gives you that oceanic blues and whites and that churning of the sea that I've already described to you. But I love that review from Christine. Thanks so much for writing that review, Christine. I hope you take advantage of this as well. I hope you write us a 5-star review as well when you receive it home to you. Another beautiful piece. I just love that oval presentation. I showed you the under gallery, but I want to explain what that means as well. That should just mean that it's going to slide so comfortably onto your finger. It's going to actually, almost got it stuck on mine with my big old pinkies. I've got the size 7 on here, but my pinkies are a 10. But yes, it just means that that's what's going to rest against your finger. It's going to be so nice and smooth. It's a sterling silver ring with rhodium overlay. That rhodium overlay, rhodium is part of the platinum family of metals. So very luxurious, very shimmering. It just gives you an additional sense of shine. Those are the types of details that we like to put into our jewelry here at Shop LC. We are a very vertically integrated company. As a vertically integrated company, that means that we go directly to the source. We get our Larimar right from the Dominican Republic. It gets sent all the way to our factories in Jaipur, India, which is the jewelry manufacturing capital of the world. We operate one of the largest manufacturers out there. But then they send it directly to us. It's not like we go through all these middlemen, boop, 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 ping-ponging around, and by the time it gets into a brick-and-mortar jewelry store that might be in your hometown, you might go there, and it may have passed through 5, 6, 7, 8 different hands, and every single one of those people would raise the price a little bit. Nope. It goes straight from the factory, straight to our warehouse, right over there in our vault. They pick it out here, so I get to show it off to you, and then when you place your order, it ships out directly from that warehouse, right off to my left here, right to your doorstep so that you can enjoy your beautiful Larimar ring. And you can also take advantage, like I said, of the matching pendant that we are going to have coming up very soon.
Yes.
Ooh, Elias is also keeping me to remind you, we have the Holiday Spectacular Sweepstakes. Go to shoplc.com. This is real easy. It's a sweepstakes that we're doing where every day we're giving away a prize. I'm not sure which it is actually right today, but we've already given away, I believe, it might be an iPhone today.
Yes, yesterday was an iPhone. Today is a Conair.
Ooh, it's a Conair Infinity Pro hair dryer today. Yesterday we gave away an iPhone. I believe we had a Samsung Galaxy 23. We had all kinds of amazing things. A different prize every day, and also every day we're giving away a $100 Shop LC credit. You can enter every day. It goes on, I believe, for a whole month, and we started a few days ago. So anyways, you have at least 3 weeks left in it. You can enter every day. Go to our website and our landing page. Just click to the right. It's like the second landing page that we have on the site. Click on it where it says enter now. Just provide the information that we're going to need to send you your prize if you happen to win, and enter every single day for a chance to win some amazing prizes. So take advantage of that. It's really an amazing little thing that we're doing as well. So not only can you get some amazing prices on jewelry, you might even be able to get something home for free. But yes, I believe we're now on to our matching pendant to your Larimar. It should be pretty much the same. I mean, you got that same calibration, you got that same size, you got that same display. It's the Ocean Bubbles design with your blue apatites, with your moissanite that sparkle and refract the light even more than diamonds do. It's been you're going to hear me talking about it a lot today. Actually, the most of our accent stones, like the halo in your Kajam Zambian emeralds we have coming up later, like peridot. I'm not so sure about the aquamarine. Might actually have diamonds in it.
Now this will be a Texas twofer as well.
Ooh, and that's right as well. Elias reminds me, for your pendant, you are also receiving your 20-inch chain. A 20-inch sterling silver chain. Lobster claw clasp, I believe. So many of them are lobster claw. I hadn't even identified it beforehand, but nice and easy to use. Just put that little pressure spring back, enter it through your jump ring, and it is good to go. Beautiful design. This one also, of course, coming in, it says 9.8 carats, so that might just be maybe that Larimar's just a little flatter on the top or at the bottom, but it fits so beautifully into your rhodium over sterling silver setting. Another it's not the same as the Comfort Fit back, but just to show you, you're going to get a better view, because this is the exact same way that the back of your ring is designed, the undergallery of your ring, but you're going to get a better look at it without the band in the way, so that's why I'm showing it to you on the pendant. But again, it's going to rest nice and comfortably against your neckline when you take advantage of your beautiful ring, which coming in at that same everyday low Shop LC price of $169.99, but you are going to use that Live 25 discount code, and when you do, it will take it down to that $127.49. Same price as your ring, but we're not really done, because here's the other thing too about this nice, beautiful suite of Larimar jewelry. We're going to let you bundle these together if you so choose. This one, if you're just interested in that pendant, comment sold 102 or comment sold 101, because that'll take you to the landing page where you will see the ring, but you can bundle these two pieces together.
Now let's give them that bundle price.
And when you do that, that means that you're going to get to take an additional 10% off. Most places are not going to let you stack deals like that. You're going to have to choose, do you want the 10% off bundle deal, or do you want the 25% off Live 25 discount code? You get to stack those together. And when you do, that means that your final low Shop LC price after all those discounts, okay, he's got the whole, Elias has put them into the cart on the website that I'm looking to off to my right here, and I see that discount number. It's an easy question. Do you want to save $110.50 today? Because that's what you're going to save when you take advantage of Live 25, when you take advantage of bundling these two pieces together. And that's going to take your final low price all the way down to $229.48 for Larimar, for Apatite. Apatite being a beautiful blue gemstone, and your moisanites, those sparkling white gems, accenting in your ocean bubbles design Larimar piece. I mean, and everything that's over $50 at Shop LC is going to have free shipping on it. I remember there was a time and a place when free shipping was on all sorts of things. Now, whenever I'm buying anything on the internet, I feel like they keep raising that bar where it's like, oh, just spend another $150 and then you'll get free shipping. And it's, I just want a pair of socks. I'm not going to spend that much more to get that discount on the shipping. But everything over $50 is going to have free shipping on the Shop LC website. And I believe everything on our show, correct me if I'm wrong, Elias, is somewhere between $50 and $500.
That is correct.
And for under $500 for some of these pieces, like the sterling silver bracelet, that's very hefty. I can feel the weight in that. We have a sapphire bracelet coming up later. We have some multi-gemstone hoop earrings. We have these beautiful we have the star sapphire necklace with us, but I believe there's also an opportunity for a star ruby. We'll get to that later on. Oh, yes, this beautiful Larimar necklace that Elias was fawning over earlier in the show. We got so many great pieces of jewelry at some incredible low prices. But again, don't miss out on your Larimar. Larimar is one of my favorite stones. I didn't wear my Larimar ring today, but it's a gemstone that I personally own. And I get pretty fussy about my jewelry. I just have access, obviously, to all these beautiful pieces. But I try not to get too carried away. I gotta bring something home, too, to pay the mortgage. No, I didn't wear my Larimar today. I wore my skull ring. Happy Halloween! Skull ring, not for sale. That's mine. Ooh, what are we going to next? Is it going to be that?
We're going to jump into our Moroccan Rose.
Moroccan Rose.
Twilight Blossom Ring.
The Blossom Ring. Ooh.
Pull that up for you real quick.
I've been all over the world. Just to kind of back up and tell you what I'm doing out here. You know my name. I said Casey Ford. Follow me on Facebook. I love to share behind-the-scenes stories. I'm usually on that side of the cameras. I'm usually filming. I'm usually all over the place. I've been to mines all over the world. Morocco is one of the few trips I didn't get to go on, but my boss actually got to go to Morocco to experience the mining process of Moroccan amethyst. And this is Moroccan amethyst. But when we refer to it as Moroccan rose, it means it's more of that a little pink, a little more of that peachy pink, rosy color in it. But what makes that so special, the Moroccan amethyst, is that it has these microscopic red rutiles in it that kind of gives it a little bit more personality, a little bit more color, a little bit more... This is a 7-carat total gem weight.
Now we do have a quick studio shout out. We have Barbara Patterson joining us from Facebook. She mentions beautiful blues.
Yes, Barbara says beautiful blues. I'm going to show off that ring again to keep showing off that beautiful blue. Thanks, Barbara, for writing in. I hope you're having a happy Halloween out there. Thanks so much for spending it with me, Casey Ford. I love to hear from everybody else, but I love getting shout outs like that. So thank you so much, Barbara.
We have some love as well coming in from TikTok as well.
Ooh, and some TikTok going on as well here. Georgette, thanks for following. Kenya, thanks for joining. Got to kind of step behind there to see some of that stuff on that monitor. But, I don't want to... Ooh, hang on a second. I get so distracted by the ring that I get distracted by everything else. But we're calling this a Twilight Blossom ring, an 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. So that vermeil rose gold over your sterling silver just kind of keeps that same color palette, because you have the purples, you have the pinks, you have the even more purples. But we got so many details on this one as well. I want to get to.
Let me give you the breakdown specs.
While we're getting to the breakdown too, I'm just gonna
Boom. There you go.
get ahead of myself on some of the math out there. Okay, your minimum carat weight on your center oval cut Moroccan amethyst is 4.55 carats, and that's a 12 by 10 millimeter. 12 by 10 millimeter calibration, so a really hefty gemstone. It's a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale, as all of your quartzes are, but then around that, oh wait, your outer ring, you have 24 gemstones. I'm going to use the ruler and the monitor behind me. Hopefully this will be a little clearer. So this outer halo, you have 24 round cut pink amethysts, not necessarily sourced from Morocco, but just staying in that same color palette, giving you that beautiful color. And then I believe the other ones are pink sapphires, if my research showed. If you go down a little bit.
Here we go. Yes.
Yes, pink sapphires. Then 42 halos of 48 pink sapphires. So you've got your pink amethyst, which comes in a little bit more purple. Then you have your pink sapphires, which are very pink, because that's what a pink sapphire is. And then you have your Moroccan rose amethyst in the center. And that's what I love about having done this with your rose gold overlay as well. We really kept to the color palette. We stuck to the assignment. We gave you that blossom look. This would have been a beautiful ring just as a solitaire, just with your Moroccan amethyst at the center. The size of that as well at your 4.4 carats. But we went above and beyond. 3 rings of other precious gemstones surrounding your piece. Everyday low price at Shop LC, $180, but not today, not for you. You're going to use that Live 25 discount code at checkout, and when you do, that's going to take your price all the way down to $135. And the other thing that I forgot to mention thus far that you need to be aware of is that if you love this ring, if you love that price, but you can't swing it right now, you can take advantage of budget pay. Then you can split your payments into 5 easy, equal monthly payments, meaning that you are only going to pay $27 per month for 5 months, and the ring will be yours. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. We ran out of the 10, but hey, there's a finger that this will fit on, and you're going to love this ring when you get it home. Beautiful piece, and it's also a very well-reviewed piece. Betty W. wrote in with a 5-star review. This ring exceeds my expectations. It is lovely. I'm glad to hear that, Betty. I'm glad that you love your ring. It really is super splendid, and we got such a spooky deal on it. This is Spooky Deals, the live stream with me, Casey Ford. Then we also had Lorna S. give it a 5-star review, saying that she loves the colors as they complement each other. Yes, the exact point I've been trying to make, but she got to the word better than I did with they complement one another. Large enough that it covers the width of her finger, which makes it look pricey. And that's the thing too, it makes it look pricey, but you did not pay a lot for it. In one fell swoop, it's just $135 for a ring that, yes, I'm actually going to put a ruler on that to support Lorna's point there.
I'm liking the size of it.
Yes.
It's amazing size.
7/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and then east to west, you got just about 3/4 of an inch. So a large presentation that's really going to go from knuckle to knuckle on your finger and just give you a large, beautiful presentation with that 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. 925 sterling silver as well at that. Nickel-free sterling silver.
Now we do have a quick studio shout out from Georgetta joining us on TikTok. She mentions it's beautiful and she would like to see it in blue. It reminds her of peacock feathers, she says.
Georgetta loves this. She would love to see it in peacock blue. That really would be breathtaking. But yeah, so grateful that you're watching, Georgetta. I love hearing from everybody. So let me know how you're doing this Halloween. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. I always have a blast. My parents had actually been married on Halloween. Their wedding reception was a costume party. Just wow, breathtaking. We have a few actually Moroccan amethyst pieces, if I'm not mistaken. I believe we have a bracelet and we have earrings as well. We have the love knot earrings and we have the floral bracelets. Is that what we're going to be moving on to?
We're going to jump into the floral bracelet. Yes.
The floral bracelet. The floral bracelet. These ones aren't. We had some very matchy pieces amongst our Larimars, but we have a whole bunch of different varying artistic designs in our Moroccan amethyst pieces. But this one, the artistry on it, the craftsmanship on this one, what's the best way to show this one off? It's going to sit so well on your wrist, but my wrist is a little bigger than yours, I'd imagine here. Wow. 25 haircut Moroccan amethysts, making 5 flowers. That center flower in your Moroccan amethyst, what a beautiful size. But then each one, as they go out towards the edges, a little bit smaller. I love how they're not uniform, actually, how that just takes a lot more concentration, it takes a lot more work. This one actually also being in sterling silver with that rose gold overlay. But then we also placed a round cut moissanite at the center, almost as the stamen of your 5 flowers. And then you get a little extra flower actually as well. You can see in that metal, in that rose gold over sterling silver, right at the edge of my pinky and right at the edge of my index finger, we made you 2 additional flowers out of your precious metals. And we finished it with a lobster claw clasp. I'm just going to set this down in front of me. You may not be able to see this right now, but I want to make sure I get you the exact length on your bracelet so you know your size. Maximum 7 1/4 inches, but as you can see, the links on your bracelet are nice and big and wide. So you're going to be able to feed that lobster claw clasp through any which one that you so choose. So actually, your minimum length on your bracelet, I will remeasure, is going to be 6 inches. So this is effectively a 6 to 7 1/4 inch bracelet with your lobster claw clasp, your moissanites sparkling at the center, your Moroccan amethysts. Yeah, here I'm going to go back into teacher mode with the ruler. As I was saying, you have your largest floral presentation right here at the center. Then they get a little bit smaller with each link, but I love that variation. Not all flowers are the same size, and neither are these ones, but I just love how they're graduated.
I'm liking those moissanites in there as well.
And those moissanites, yes, we didn't need to put those there, but we did. We wanted to give you that extra sparkle. Actually, I didn't bring my loop with, I keep forgetting to bring my loop down with me. Yeah, I mean, each one of your moissanites is secured with 5 prongs. Those prongs being positioned right between the petals of your amethyst flowers in the center. Really stunning piece. Let's get to work on the price on this one, shall we? This one, everyday low, Shop LC price, $219.99. Whoop. Moved a little too fast at the calculator there. I had to redo my work. $219.99, but you're going to use that Live 25 discount code at checkout. This one is sold 104. Comment sold 104 in the chat. We will send you the link to our website so you can take advantage of this amazing deal. And after you use that Live 25 discount code, I always kind of put a little laugh in when I realize, oh wow, that I know what 25% is, but then I see the final price, and even I get taken aback sometimes because you're only going to be paying $164.99 for a bracelet. Bracelets just being larger, just typically using obviously much more metal, many more gemstones, and so on and so forth, are going to command such a higher price than that. But to be at $164.99, amazing deal. Or take advantage of your budget pays. Split it into 5 interest-free monthly payments of just $33 per month to take home your beautiful bracelet, which your total gem weight, I apologize, I hadn't mentioned it yet. Your final price on, or your final carat weight on this is 15 carats and 70 points. I'm talking too fast. I'm getting ahead of myself. Mouse moving faster than my brain a little bit today. That's just because I'm excited, and I hope you are too. But yeah, I'm going to show you the back side of this bracelet as well, just to show all that metal work, all that artistry, all that craftsmanship that also went into your piece. Just to finish it off.
I get summer vibes just looking at the flowers.
Ellie says he's getting summer vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Purple can be kind of a tricky one like that too, though. I mean, it might just be the floral nature of it as well, but I get a little bit of spring. But sometimes your purples are kind of considered, some people consider it an autumn. I think purple's a little weird for autumn, but I know that's, look, people who are actually in color theory and not just armchair color theorists like myself know a lot more about it than I do. But honestly, it's perfect for any time of year. It's very common too, that purple color that you get with your Moroccan rose. It's like a slightly deeper, darker lilac, and we all know lilac, giving you that kind of calming presence, that calming color, just that beautiful, beautiful bracelet. But we have one more Moroccan amethyst presentation to show to you before we move on to another wide variety. We've got Sleeping Beauty turquoise, we've got star sapphire, we've got Cadmium Zambian emerald, we've got peridot, we've got aquamarine. We've got another Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We've got rubies. We've got morganite. We've got blue sapphire. We've got multicolored sapphires in a bracelet. We've got a hefty sterling silver bracelet. And I've been wearing this gold chain. It's sterling silver with 14 karat gold overlay chain, 22 inches. This is going to be an amazing deal. It's coming up probably right near the end of the show. So stay tuned. I've got another hour and a half with you on the Spooky Deals live stream at Shop LC. I'm Casey Ford. Thank you so much for watching. But we now have the Moroccan Rose and Moissanite. Moissanite's going to be the primary white accent stone that we have in most of our pieces today. There's going to be some exceptions. I know we have some white zircons. I know we have some diamonds. But for the most part, I just noticed in the pre-show we have a lot of Moissanite, which is great. Moissanite being a very beautiful, sparkling gemstone. I've talked a lot out here about how there's so many white, sparkling gemstones competing for your attention right now. Diamonds, lab-grown diamonds, white zircons, Swarovski zirconias, and Moissanite. And there's many more even beyond that. But those are just... all that competition in the marketplace means that all those different gemstones are trying to drop their prices down so that you can take advantage of them because they want to have that market share. I mean, it's just simple economics. Competition is good for the marketplace and good for the consumer. You've got a lot of competition right now for sparkling white gemstones. So take advantage. And those aren't even the star of the show. It's your Moroccan Rose amethysts at the center. 7 by 5 millimeter, weighing in at 1.49 carats, just in those center ovals. And then guess how many moissanites in your love knot design. You see that little bow that we made. We didn't make those bows out of fabric. We made them out of sterling silver. And then we coated them in rhodium, a very fancy metal, part of the platinum family. And that's the thing with all that platinum family of metals. There's so many technological applications for those metals that it's going to be, my prediction is that in as soon as a decade, you're going to say that you have something that's coated in rhodium, and they're going to be like, wait, you have rhodium like in your earrings? I thought that's being used in like microprocessors and things like that. Like you use it strictly for aesthetic purposes. Well, yeah, we're still using things like that strictly for aesthetic purposes, and that's wild to me. But 88 moissanites, and it's not like those just go into a factory, go into like a conveyor belt and go through an Acme machine and come out the other side and ding, they're all in there. Somebody had to individually hand set every single one of those 88 moissanites by hand, making sure that they are nice and secure in their prong settings, not just in that bow, but in that halo around each one of your Moroccan Rose amethysts, which also clearly had to be set by hand as well, meaning that you have 90 total gemstones in your piece weighing in at 2 carats. So you have 1 carat of gemstones per ear. Let me put the ruler on this one. Yes, we have, I'm calling this 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And they are articulated, so they're gonna move with you. They're gonna dance a little bit as you put them in. Let me show you the backs on these as well, because that's also quite important. You want to know how these are secured to your ear when you take them home. You have your standard post back. See, because it's articulated, it swooped down on me there, but I'm recovering just fine. You got your standard post back, but then as opposed to that butterfly, you have your acrylic disc back with your metal insert. You can take the disc off. It will pop right off if you apply enough pressure, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. The advantage of that post back, I'll put it back on the stand, I'll try to hold it out here in front of me, is that it gives you more surface area. Well, I guess I should do it the other way so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm a lefty, so I do everything backwards. You place that acrylic disc back onto your earring, and you have that much more surface area that the earring's going to be pressed against. So when it's on your ear, it's not going to droop down. It's going to have that contact point. So A, it's going to be more comfortable, so it's not like you have that one point of pressure dragging the earring down. It's going to be nice and comfortable, but it's also going to keep your earrings at attention, facing forward, not drooping down, looking at the ground. Keeps them alert and pert and having that personality and engaging everybody who looks upon them as you wear your beautiful earrings. Anyways, let's get to that price. Your everyday low Shop LC price is $89.99. But you know the drill by now. We're on item sold 105. So you're going to get your 25% off with the Live 25 discount code. That's going to take your price all the way down to $67.49 for your silver, for your rhodium overlay, for your moissanites, and for those beautiful Moroccan Rose amethysts at the center. which can then be split into, this one we actually offer with 4 budget payments as opposed to the standard 5, but that's just fine because your individual budget payments are going to be $16.87. $16.87 per month for 4 months, not 5, and these are going to be yours. I mean, I'm paying a heck of a lot more than $16.87 a month for some streaming services that I barely watch. So to know that you would be paying that per month to get something that's going to last you a lifetime, that's going to get you compliments every time you wear them out.
I actually like the bow tie effect. It actually reminds me of getting my gift for my little niece for Christmas.
Ooh, Elias was saying he's got a niece, and that she would love a little bow like this. Are you gonna get in on these, Elias? And
I think I will get in.
he thinks he might that his niece.
I am liking.
And again, I know I don't want to give you that earthquake effect, but I just want to show you how these move, how they articulate, and how when they do that, you're gonna get that much more shimmer. You're gonna get that much more shine. You're gonna get that much more of a sparkling experience with these fantastic Moroccan amethyst earrings. And just to show you that entire suite, we had the ring, we had the necklace, we have the earrings. These are completely different from one another. They don't have that same coordinating appearance as, say, the Larimars that we did earlier, but still, I mean, it doesn't mean they wouldn't look fabulous together. The other two had the rose overlay. These ones have your rhodium overlay, giving you that white metal look in shimmer and shine. Fantastic. That might be one of our larger suites. I know we have 2 separate different Sleeping turquoise pieces, but we don't have nearly as much coordinating from this point. Oh, we also have our Kajum Zambians, I keep forgetting about, which we're moving on to right now, actually. Our Kajum Zambian emeralds. We have the ring and we have the pendant. Premium Kajum Zambian emerald and moissanite. We've talked about that moissanite. I told you it was going to be one of the most popular accent stones of our Spooky Deals Shop LC live stream with me, Casey Ford. Happy Halloween. Like I said, I'm wearing my skeletons today because I'm in the mood. I want to get a little spooky and I want to slash those prices. So I hope you're having a good time out there. Your total gem weight in your ring is 1.75 carats in what we're calling a Starburst Halo design. A Starburst Halo design. And that center gemstone, a very classic calibration, is an 8x6 millimeter weighing in at 1.16 carats. And then I want to talk about these moissanites. And I want to talk about how well this is designed. Your first halo of moissanites, 18 of them. 18 moissanites in tapered baguette. That means that they're kind of trapezoidal because it just lets us wedge them in more precisely into this design so that it's covering more surface area and it just gets closer into your ring. So you're really wearing a collar of moissanites and sparkle. But then at the end of each one of those tapered baguettes, we have round cut moissanites. And your baguettes kind of, in that trapezoidal fashion, are going to reflect the light almost like a mirror. But then your round cuts, with all those facets in your round cut, is going to take the light and just spew them out in every single direction. And I'm under these like flat panel light things, so it's really hard for me to get these things to flash and sparkle like they're going to in most standard lighting situations, or even the sunlight, the most natural lighting situation that you can be in, of course. But that's just me talking about the material, that's me talking about the moissanites, but I haven't spoken that much about the Kajum Zambian emeralds. We actually sent a film crew to the Kajum Zambian mine earlier this year, back in the spring. That's going to be too much to actually pull up, and we're not going to do it for just 2 items, Elias. I know Elias, he's so quick to the punch, trying to keep up with how fast I talk, and I'll find the video for that. It's one thing when if I had 10 Kajums, I'd make them dig for it, but I'm just telling the story about it. But we sent people out there, and it's a fabulous mining operation. It's so well done. They keep things so safe. And just the quality of the color and the clarity as well in Kajum. I mean, Colombian emeralds are generally considered the highest quality of emerald, but they're so hard to find, and it's so exhausted in so many of the sources throughout Colombia, and it's just a tricky thing. We also offer those, and they are fabulous, but to go to this Zambian source and to get this almost deeper forest green that frankly just has really good clarity. Emeralds are known for their what's called jardin, which is the way that their inclusions kind of give you almost this garden effect. It's almost like looking through some beautiful sunlit algae. And this does have a little bit of hardening to it, but honestly, for an emerald, the clarity really takes my breath away.
Now we do have a quick studio shout out. We have Miss Prudence joining us on Facebook.
Prudence Young, she's got all kinds of heart-eyed emojis out there. I believe. Which thing are you talking about, Prudence? I've been showing off all this beautiful jewelry. You talking about the emeralds? You talking about those Moroccan amethysts? Let me know, because I'll stick around on these Kajams, or I'll give you another flash and look at those. Any piece that we've had in the show, I'll give you another glance at if you're interested.
I'm liking the color on the emerald.
Yes, the color on the emerald is breathtaking. And this one is sold 106, and it's going to be followed by that matching pendant that I've got right here. That's going to end up being sold 107. But let's get to the price on your ring, shall we? Everyday low, Shop LC price, $329.99. However, you know the drill. You're going to use that live 25 discount code at checkout, and when you do, that takes your price down to $247.49. $247.49 for, I believe it was a 6x8 millimeter, 1.16 carat. Yes, I'm getting better at my short-term memory with these things. I sometimes get way off on it. 8x6 millimeter, 1.16 carat emerald, natural emerald. Just an oiling process, which is very standard for emeralds, which just coats it a little bit and fills in some other inclusion things to kind of make it gorgeous and beautiful. But go to your local jeweler. Say that you want to see their emerald rings. Say that you're looking for an 8x6 millimeter oval cut emerald. And just that gemstone, you're not going to get it for that price, and you're especially not going to get it for, after your splitting it into 5 budget payments, that's going to take your monthly price down to $49.50. So for 5 months, to pay $49.50, we're still way under my electric bill. Way under my electric bill in Austin, Texas, where, it's still in the 80s today. We got a little bit of cool relief, but man, I'm waiting for it to feel like fall. It's already Halloween, and I want it to cool off. I want it to feel. I'm from Buffalo, New York, or a suburb of Buffalo, Tonawanda, New York, where they get the leaves changing colors. They get just that spookiness in the air. Oh, I miss that so much. But I'm down here in sweltering Austin, Texas, but I can't complain too much because I'm holding an absolutely beautiful Kajam Zambian emerald in my hand for an incredible price. And now I'm holding both a beautiful Kajam Zambian emerald ring and a beautiful Kajam Zambian emerald pendant. But it's not just the pendant. This is another Texas twofer, as Elias likes to say, meaning you're going to receive the 20-inch chain as well. These are sterling silver with rhodium over as well. That rhodium just gives you more shimmer, more shine, more reflective, more of like a mirror finish. Then you're going to be able to completely get polished in strictly 925 sterling silver. So that's the benefit of that for you. That chain finished with a lobster claw clasp. Nice and simple standard chain. We've got all kinds of chains on our website as well if you're interested, if you want to upgrade, if you want to take advantage of getting maybe those magnetic clasps that we have that make them so easy to put on if you struggle with these little lobster claw clasps. I'm getting better at them as I do this, but that's what your little airline safety demonstration. Just press back on the hinge there. It's spring loaded, pop it back in, and you are good to go. they're pulling out of that earth and how they're pulling it out of that earth and how they're treating the men who do all that hard labor to pull it out of there. And then we send that rough directly to our factories in Jaipur, India, the jewelry manufacturing capital of the world. It's not just to go overseas to do that because we feel like doing it. It's because that's where the best lapidaries are. That's because that's where the best jewelry manufacturers and artisans are. And some amazing designers at that. I'm so impressed with how much we've upped our game when it comes to designs, particularly over the last year and a half. Like I was saying, just to take, we still have the ring up here, but it's the same presentation as the pendant. Your tapered baguettes surrounded by your round cuts, and the way that the tapered baguettes are going to act like a hall of mirrors, reflecting and making that light shine. Then the round cuts are going to split that light and shoot it out in every direction. But to have designed it that way, such a classic thing. We're calling this the Starburst Halo. Starburst Halo, great name for it. Great name for your pendant. Again, just going to show you the back on this one as well so you can see all around this. That's another detail. We didn't have to finish the back like that, but we did. That's just the attention to detail and how much we care about the jewelry and how much we care about you. We want you to know that we take care to pay attention to those details so that you can experience them for yourself, and that when you do what I'm doing right now and just pick it up and look at it and almost scrutinize, but there's no scrutiny coming from me. I'm in love with this one. Just look at that basket of sterling silver with your rhodium over. Fantastic piece. As I said, $232.49 to take advantage of your pendant. Is this one where they can put them together, perhaps?
Yes. Now, real quick, just an FYI, we are having some technicals.
Ooh, okay. I hear we're having some technical difficulties.
Give me a second real quick, because our system's kind of giving us issues. It might be our Wi-Fi.
Ooh, it might be our Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's going a little spooky right now. That means I don't know if you can hear me.
I can see.
But
I
if
brought
you
my
can.
phone in, so I can see you. Let's see.
No, you can't because I'm taking a step to the
just seeing
side.
black screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now I can hear myself in the studio. That's unsettling.
Well, you know.
How spooky
It's
during our
spooky.
spooky deals.
It's part of the spooky deals.
I can talk out here all day, but I can't listen to myself out here all day. It's two different tasks entirely.
Because I'm not on the Wi-Fi. So
Two
that's
different
why.
tasks entirely.
Okay, let me try this again.
Yeah, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, apparently, so you're good.
We're still on
I
Facebook,
think
we're
it's
still on
just
Instagram, we're
TikTok
still
that
on our
you're
website,
having
so
issues.
I think we're down on TikTok, but I'm going to keep talking, of course, to the people who are out there. But anyways,
Back up.
we're back up on TikTok as well. Okay. Thanks for bearing with us, no matter which one you were watching on or are watching on. Okay. I'll back it up a little bit.
It may have been.
We've got Kajam Zambian Emerald Ring. We've got Kajam Zambian Emerald Pendant. We have an amazing price on your ring. We have an amazing price on your pendant. Then you can use that Live 25 discount code. And when you do, you're going to get 25% off those already amazing prices that we have on these. But we're not done yet. Because if you, and you can comment sold 106 or 107 to take advantage of this, that just means that we send you a link in your DMs so that you can see the same details that I'm seeing right here and make the decision to purchase for yourself. It's no obligation, it's no commitment, but if you do that and you decide to take advantage of these, here's the thing. Near the bottom of the screen, when you add one to your cart, you can add the other one to your cart as well. And when you bundle them together, we're going to give you an additional 10% off.
Is that bundle price? Let me calculate that.
And we're still going to let you take advantage of that Live 25 discount code. Most places would make you choose which discount do you want. I was getting pizza for a coworker's birthday about a month ago.
That sounds good.
Yeah, now Elias wants pizza. Sorry, Elias.
It was my birthday.
But it was like, ooh, buy 2 pizzas, get 1 free, and like get 15% off on order of 3 pizzas, and it wouldn't let me do both things, and I'm like fighting the website. No, what a. Either way, I'm talking about pizza. I should be talking about emeralds. You use the Live 25 discount code, then you bundle them together. That means that you're going to save $208. Do you want to save $208 today?
No tricks, just treats.
No tricks, just treats. That's right, Elias. And when you save $208 off of these, your final price for both the ring and the pendant is $431.98. Free shipping. We didn't charge you $50 in shipping or do some absurd thing like that. But wow, to take home both of the emeralds for that price, that coordinate, that match, just a perfect set. Chain included, your 20-inch chain. Moisanites, Kajam Zambian emeralds, sterling silver, rhodium overlay. But anyways, we were on those for quite a bit. They deserve the time and the attention, though, because they are some of the most stunning pieces.
Now we do have one more emerald piece we're gonna give him.
Ooh, we do have
We're
another.
gonna give him a
Ooh,
bracelet next.
the bracelets. The bracelet threw me for a bit of a loop. I forgot we had a third emerald on this one, kind of like we had our three Moroccan amethysts. But the reason that this one threw me was that it's a multi-gemstone because are these yellow sapphires? I believe these are yellow sapphires.
Confirm that for you. Yes, you are correct.
I'm getting better at this. This is like my 10th-ish show, I want to say I've done. And then we also have, are these also moissanite? Yes, moissanites. I should have just said it with confidence because these are moissanites. I told you moissanites are going to be the main accent stone for a lot of these pieces. But check this one out. Check this one out. You have your Kajim Zambian emeralds once again making their third appearance. Your total gem weight in this is 4.8 carats, by the way, but then every other station of your bracelet has a cluster of 7 yellow sapphires. And each one of your oval cut, ooh, do we have the calibration on those? Perhaps not, but surrounding each one of those Kajim Zambian emeralds, we have a halo of moissanites. Round cut moissanites, individually hand set. And it's each link is independent. Sometimes what they'll do is like a 1-2, where each link would be one of your emeralds plus one of your sapphire links together, but each one's articulated. And that means, I mean, just look at how easily this wraps around my finger. Actually, this is a branded pen. Let me pull a pen out of my pocket. I bet I can even wrap this one around a pen. It's just so well crafted. Yeah, I mean, look, I can just wind it around there. No snagging, no nothing. I mean, that takes quality. That takes craftsmanship. That takes confidence. And that's just around the pen. I could probably do it around something even thinner, but I don't know what that would be that I have around me in the studio at the moment. But yeah, to make it so that it wraps around itself that easily, and it doesn't snag, it doesn't get tangled. Look, it's perfectly fine. I'm going to show it from the back as well there while I admire the front of it. And because we know you care about your beautiful emerald and yellow sapphire bracelet, you have your insert box clasp with a double safety hinge. Snap, snap on either side. This bracelet isn't going anywhere but directly home to you when you take advantage of an incredible price on it. I'll show it one more time. I'll do my little airline safety demonstration video. Just take one side of the buckle and firmly press down on it. Press into the other until you hear the click. Then just snap, snap with your double safety clasp, and your bracelet is good to go. This is a 7 1/4 inch length, by the way, just so you're super duper clear on that. Everyday low shop LC price of $339.99. That's a fantastic price for a bracelet, but you're using that Live 25 discount code today. And when you do, that's going to take it all the way down to $255. $254.99. I'm just going to not say 9 quite as many times and tell you $255 for a bracelet. Bracelets command a premium. Go to your local jeweler. Ask for a Kajim's, well, just any old emerald bracelet. Don't even have them add moissanites. Don't even have them add yellow sapphires. Just, I want an emerald bracelet, please. They're not going to come anywhere near $255. And I got some people who agree with me because we had some amazing 5-star reviews shared by some of our lovely viewers like Margaret, who said, beautiful. This bracelet is just beautiful. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Margaret, and thank you. So glad you took advantage of this Kajim Zambian emerald bracelet. Wow. The craftsmanship on this, like I said, and as I keep talking about, those individually hand set, all the labor that went into this, having to make it and craft it link by link by link, then assemble it, then put all those gemstones. Clusters of 7 with your yellow sapphires, then 1, 2, 3, there's at least 12, there's 12 or 14 moissanites surrounding each one of your Kajim Zambian emeralds. Well, here, I can do a little bit better job counting on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, I knew it was 12 or 14. Getting better at identifying just the design of those different clusters and what it takes to put them together. But again, the color, that famed color that you're going to see from Kajim Zambian emeralds. Just the beautiful story behind the mine, just the meticulous way that they go into the earth as sustainably as possible and pull out these beautiful, glowing, green, fabulous, remarkable gemstones. I'm just going to hold it up here with your ring and your pendant that I hope you took advantage of. There's still time on those. What are we up to on the bracelet? Sold 10.
This would be our sold one.
Sold 107.
108.
108. Sold 108. 108.
Sorry, I forgot.
106 on the ring. 107 on the necklace. 108 on your bracelet. And again, just type that into the chat, particularly if you're on Instagram or Facebook. I believe if you're on the website, you can see and just click on the things right to the side of me. I think that's the right direction. Maybe, maybe not. You know, I don't. Or on TikTok, it's a similar thing. I believe you just kind of click what's being displayed at the moment and it takes you directly to our checkout. Just don't forget to use that Live25 discount code when you do, because that's how you're going to get your 25% off savings.
All right, here's that.
But we're moving on to a different gemstone, but we are staying in the green territory, and we're sticking with our moissanite as well. This is our Habe Peridot and moissanite ring. We're calling it the Victory Tribute Ring. I don't know what that means, but I do know this ring is very beautiful. Again, these are also tapered baguette moissanites in a halo surrounding your beautiful Habe Peridot. I'm really shocked by the color in this one. Getting all kinds of little undertone notes of some browns and some oranges. Peridot comes from the olivine family of gemstones, but it's not that big of a family. It's like me, it's an only child. A lot of other gemstone families, you'll have various different ones. Like your quartz family will have your citrines, your smoky quartz, your amethyst, your, what else do we have in that one? Just your white quartz, things like that. Even your corundum family, you have your sapphires that come in all their different colors, and you have your rubies. The olivine family of minerals, peridot, that's it. Olivine, we're calling this the gemstone color olive green, but it's the olivine because of that green color, and because I know olive oil is going to be a lot more like a yellowy color, but if you see olive oil when it's first like freshly squeezed out of an olive, it's almost this like really striking, neon, vibrant, almost radioactive green that you're seeing in this peridot. Habe Peridot, meaning this is sourced from China. This is also set in sterling silver with that rhodium overlay. I'm kind of sensing that theme. All this moissanite, all this sterling silver, all that rhodium over that sterling silver, and all these great prices on this one. Because this one's everyday low, Shop LC price, $119.99. Not today, Live25 discount code takes it down to $89.99. $89.99. So we are under $100 for peridot. If you like that more of a springy green with a little dash of yellow in it, a little dash of brown in it, as opposed to that forest green that we had in the Cadram Zambian Emeralds, this is the gemstone for you. It happens to be the August birthstone, but don't let that influence. If you love it, buy it. My birthstone's diamonds. I don't wear that many diamonds exactly. So just buy the gemstones that you love and that make you feel great and confident. But it has that nice, beautiful, springy green color that's just going to lighten your mood, make you feel great. Yeah, we've got it here too in the plasma. Let me show you as well. Those tapered baguettes, almost like wedges. Well, I'm going to keep making Elias hungry. It's kind of like a pizza. You know, you got the angles at the edge so that they're all right flat up against one another. There's not these gaps in between it. It's just a whole halo of sparkle surrounding your Habe Peridot. It's like a ruff, which are all the pictures of Shakespeare where he has that kind of like hoopy, fluffy thing around his neck. It's like this, but all precious gemstones sparkling in a halo around your Habe Peridot. That's yours for just $89.99 after Live25 discount code. This one being sold 109. Comment sold 109 in the chat to get the link to this on our website. You can take it from there. You know how to do online shopping. Everybody knows how to do online shopping. Also, if you want something, if you want to go back to a different piece, if you are getting an idea of what you do want, but like somebody said they want, if they have this in like peacock blue, call our personal shoppers because they can help you out. They can hunt down anything that you want from our website and talk you through it and get you to what you need. Our live stream personal shopper number is 888-835-2237. Call that number, 888-835-2237, and you will be live on the phone with a representative in the building with me. They're off on the other side of the corner. I know I kind of give you a little bit of a geography lesson you don't need with the warehouse over there and the call center over there. but you will talk to somebody live in our building who will connect you with whatever your heart desires between all of our jewelry. And we've got a lot of non-jewelry items too here at Shop LC. We've got home products, we've got home decor, we've got geos, we've got kitchen items, we've got bedding, we've got everything. Princess wrote in, breathtaking, beautiful, with her 5-star review. Thanks so much for getting in on this, Princess. Yes, I'm so glad that you love this ring, and everybody's going to love this who managed to take it home, and take it home for less than $100 at $89.99. Or, you know what, you can also take advantage of that budget pay. And when you do, yeah, I'm already kind of like, oh no, what's this going to be? How low is this one going to be? Well, that takes it down to $18. $18 a month for Peridot, for 925 sterling silver with rhodium over it, and those shimmering, sparkling, beautiful moisanites. Moissanite's becoming very popular, like even among celebrities. Celebrities are really getting in on moissanite. But don't let celebrities tell you what to do. Don't even let me tell you what to do. Do what your heart desires. Decide what you want. I keep talking about those white sparkling gemstones. The point of that too is you get to decide which one means the most to you, which one catches your eye, which one is in the price point that you're most comfortable with. Take advantage of it. Great deal. We've had Peridot, we've had emeralds, we've had Moroccan amethyst, we have had Larimar, but now we are moving on to Mangoro Aquamarine. Mangoro Aquamarine. This is one of the exceptions, if I'm not mistaken. This one does not have the moissanites. This has the OG. This has diamonds and blue diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, blue sapphires. Oh, see, I finally missed one. My bad. My apologies. Wow. Blue sapphires. Look at all these blue sapphires. Blue sapphires and round zircons. Round white zircons in this one. My mistake, but caught it very quickly. Wow. That many, huh? 38 blue sapphires. Round cut, individually set. Well, this makes it a little easier, doesn't it? In these twisting rivers of blue sapphires that you have going up and above and twisting around. This one comes over the top, then swings back underneath in this band. This one goes over the top of the other band and then swoops down under that band. Then there's that halo of white zircons. White zircons, not zirconias. Zircon is a natural gemstone. It's one of the oldest gemstones on the planet. It was formed billions of years ago. And they also accentuate the shoulders. So you kind of have 4 bands of round cut, individually hand set, precious gemstones along the shoulders and in this twisting kind of double halo that incorporates those twisting rivers of gemstones into the design. And they're not even the star of the show. The star of the show is your oval cut Mangoro Aquamarine in the center, which is a very classic calibration, the 8x6 millimeter, weighing in at 1.3 carats. Right near that perfect 1 carat size, just a little bit of a hair more, but that's the right size. That's what's really sought after in the marketplace for a piece like this. And this is another piece with that rhodium over sterling silver, 925 nickel-free sterling silver, coated in rhodium. Everything that touches your skin is rhodium, precious metals. Total gem weight, 1.85 carats. Everyday Shop LC price, $199.99. $200, let's call it. I can do the math on this one. It's easy for me even. Live 25 discount code. Use that at checkout. After you comment sold 110 in the chat, we will send you the link from there. Go to your checkout. $150 for aquamarine, 4 sapphires, 4 zircons, for just a stunning, elegant, luxurious ring.
Ooh, we got Anita with the backup comment.
Anita, ooh.
Says, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, Annette. Annette says, excuse me. Annette wrote a 5-star review and her review, all caps, wow, 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 I love it. You sure do, Annette. I'm glad you took advantage of this ring. I'm glad that you, wow, 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 love it. I love it too, but it's your ring, not my ring. Again, happy Halloween. I'm out here, Casey Ford, with the Shop LC live stream with our spooky deals today to celebrate Halloween. But yes, aquamarine, just that beautiful watery color that you have, and the clarity on this is really spectacular. I'm looking at it. Let me show you a little bit. I did that teacher mode with the ruler.
It almost reminds me of like I'm looking at a glacier.
Elliot says it's like looking at a glacier. And you can see from here, it also has the Joy 925 stamp on the inside. Joy. Our slogan as a company is delivering joy. We didn't want to spend all that time carving delivering joy all across the entirety of your band. So we abbreviated it to delivering joy. That's how you know it was made at our factories in Jaipur, India. That's how you know that we pass the savings on to you. Well, you know that we pass the savings on to you because you're only paying $149.99. This is one I just want to point out. If you do comment sold 110 and go to our website, we have this same design of ring, but with 4 different gemstones at the center. The price will vary, and I don't believe the Life 25 will necessarily apply to all of them, but it looks like there's a turquoisite, a tanzanite, and possibly a ruby. I'm kind of guessing based on these little thumbnails. But if you want these, and if you like this design, but you want a different gemstone in it, just go ahead and comment that sold 110, go to our website and look at what we do have. There's also some very coordinating pendants that you can also take advantage of that bundling with. So just go there if you kind of like something about this, but if only I had it, but if only it was a deeper, darker blue, I want the tanzanite. Just check it out. Just go to our website, go to shoplc.com, see what we do have. Or call those personal shoppers, like I said, 888-835-2237. They will help you out. They will hook you up. They will show you what we've got and give you an amazing deal on it. So, and you get to talk to a real person. It hasn't been taken over by AI or anything like that. So, just take advantage of all those ways that you can shop with Shop LC and how we deliver joy. Speaking of delivering joy, whenever I say delivering joy and how that's our slogan as a company, I can't do that without mentioning your purchase feeds, which means that every time you purchase something from Shop LC, whether it be from me, whether it be from the live broadcast, our website, our $1 online auctions, or any which way, our personal shoppers, you will be providing a meal to a child in need. We are partnered locally with Backpack Friends. We are partnered nationally with No Kid Hungry, and we are partnered internationally with Akshaya Patra. I hate saying that we provide the meals because it's really you by deciding that you're going to shop with us. But so far, a few months ago, we finally hit that milestone of 50 million meals, and we are hoping by the year 2040 to provide 1 million meals per day to children in need. So just a way that we're trying to give back and that you are giving back when you shop with Shop LC. Just wanted to point that out to everybody because it's something that we don't like to brag about, but we're very proud of. So I don't like to let that fall to the wayside when I've got a show out here. And speaking of the show, I've got a little less than an hour with you as we move on to a Sleeping Beauty turquoise necklace. I'll put this one back here for the time being. I like to get to everything. You can see all disappear from behind me. Ooh, I like that beautiful chain. I still have it on. That's going to be near the end of the show. But this is a sterling silver chain with 14 karat yellow gold over, and it's a 22-inch if I'm not mistaken. I'm just putting it on because it's one of the few pieces I can just keep on and wear. But if you're interested in that, that's coming up near the end of the show. So stay tuned for that one. This Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having a great time. But we are now on Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And here's Elias with the backup information behind me where you can see the rough that this is all formed from. It's called Sleeping Beauty turquoise because this is the mountain range that it is mined from. And it kind of looks like the silhouette of a woman in repose, sleeping away. I was actually out there. We went towards the mines, although by the time I was out there, and that trip must have been, that could have been as far back as 2015 when I was out there last. Maybe 2016, possibly 2017. Either way, they already were not mining anything out of that mountain anymore. Well, they were, but they weren't mining turquoise. They were mining copper. But when you're going through industrial mining like that, you basically have to decide which one do you want to prioritize. Do you want to prioritize the turquoise or do you want to prioritize the copper? And at that particular time, I mean, you know about like metal theft and things that have been happening. It just became more cost conscious for them to be mining the copper out of the mine. And they weren't finding enough turquoise to really make that venture worthwhile to them anymore. So it turned into a copper mine. But I've got no relationship with a copper mine, so you pull up to the other side of that mountain, it's all kind of like step cut, and there's just fencing and no trespassing. We didn't even film anywhere near it because we didn't want to end up in jail, quite frankly. But we went out there. It's right near Globe, Arizona. Beautiful little mining town. We did shoot some little documentaries back in the day when we were still Liquidation Channel. So it must have been pre-2016 because we were still the LC not Shop LC. Great trip. Like I said, I've been all over the world. I've been to the mines. I've been to the trade shows. And that's why I like being out here with you. I like being able to tell the stories with firsthand experience about these gemstones and where they come from and how they're manufactured. I've been to our facilities in India where we manufacture all this jewelry. But, okay, to get back to your details on your beautiful necklace, this is 13.85 carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Why do people want that turquoise? I mean, turquoise isn't that rare of a gemstone. It does come from a lot of places. It's very famous and used and incorporated into a lot of American Southwest jewelry. That's one thing that's nice about Sleeping Beauty turquoise, is that it does actually come from the American Southwest. But what makes it so famous is how consistently colored this is. They call this robin's egg blue. And if you've seen a robin's egg, you know why. Because it really does have that color. It really does have... And it's so deep and vibrant, particularly for a turquoise. When you look at other turquoises, I have a turquoise ring that was my father's I wear fairly frequently. And, it's a beautiful ring, but it doesn't have that vibrancy to it. It's a little more like of a washed out traditional turquoise color. This is a premium turquoise color. You have 35 cabochon Sleeping Beauty turquoise gemstones in this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kind of like that. It's put away right now, kind of like that amethyst bracelet that we had. You have your flower design with 5 gemstones coming together, the largest one being at the center, and then graduating smaller and smaller until you get to your 6th and 7th ones at the edge. But then that would be enough. But then they even put these little trilogies of round cut cabochon Sleeping Beauty turquoises. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 between them. I mean, that could have just been a little silver bar between them to save us the very rare, and there's not much left, Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Oh, but then we didn't even finish there either. Just like that amethyst bracelet, there's a moissanite set at the center of your 7 flower. There's one up here, and there's one up there as well. They're just not in this particular photograph, so you get a better detail. Well, there they are. See, Elias on the spot again. Oh, he's keeping up with me, even when I move too darn fast for all of this, even for myself most of the time. Yes, your 7 flower petal pieces, and wow. And the length on this one, 18 inches. Actually, I'm just going to call an audible. This one's 18, but I believe this is an 18 to 20. We had this hooked into the jump ring at the end, but there is a 2-inch extender. 2-inch extender that will take it to 20. So this is an 18 to 20 inch necklace. Well, okay, I don't need the calculator on this one. Everyday low Shop LC price, $399.99. But you're going to take advantage of the Live 25 discount code, taking your $400, meaning you're going to save $100 on this necklace today, taking it down to $299.99. This is sold 111. Comment sold 111 on Facebook, on Instagram. We will DM you the link to this. No obligation. It just takes you to the website where you can make the decision for yourself. It's not one piece either. It is articulated. Each station, each flower is its own station, and each trilogy is its own station. So it will move, it will conform. It's going to lie that much more splendidly across your neckline when you put this one on. Another 5-star review. We got the best customers, don't we? We had Mary S., who said the craftsmanship on this item is good. Surprisingly enough, prongs are flashed on the beads, not sticking out nor sharp. Yes, so she gave it a 5-star review. And what she's saying is, just look at, on so many jewelry pieces, the prongs kind of stick out so much. But I'm just going to do that right to my suit jacket, and it's not going to tag. It's not going to snag. It's not going to tear. It's not going to make a mess. It's not going to cause any damage, and that can happen too. If you want to wear this like I kind of would be underneath, but then this is over top of it, you don't want it being pulled off to the side or anything like that. So I'm glad that Mary not only loves the piece but recognized what I've been saying all afternoon out here, just the level of craftsmanship that it takes to manufacture a piece of jewelry like this, between those round cut cabochons and your pear cut cabochon Sleeping Beauty turquoises in your necklace. We have 2 Sleeping Beauty pieces in the show. Yes, 2.
Next auction, we're gonna jump into the ring.
Next up, we have a ring, but again, just $300 or $60 per month on your budget pays for your Sleeping Beauty turquoise necklace, which I'm going to return to its neck form. in place here so it can go back into its box before it goes home to you. Wow. This one, you got your Sleeping Beauty turquoise at the center there, but you also have some multi-gemstones in there. Those sure look like tourmalines to me. Those sure look like tourmalines to me with those kind of amber colors, some yellow colors, some pink, some lighter green, and some darker green.
Tourmaline is coming
Marquise multi-tourmaline. Well, I'm seeing Marquise, I'm seeing round cut, I'm seeing pear cut, so I'm seeing a whole mix of fancy cuts. And I'm also seeing round zircons twisting around the edges here. You're going to see these better once it does pop up.
Yes.
Okay, well, we got so many we have 3 different areas for our multi-tourmalines on this one because there's so many and because they come in so many cuts.
Okay, let's go.
What really blows me away about that is the design process. You have to understand that you have enough of those gemstones that in that many different cuts and shapes at the proper calibrations to assemble enough of this ring to make it worthwhile in the manufacturing process. But then, of course, that star of the show, that center oval cut cabochon premium Sleeping Beauty turquoise. The total gem weight on your ring is 7.9 carats. We're calling this the Forest Bloom ring because, yes, we have a forest of tourmalines surrounding your center gemstone. I can take that finger form off there. Okay, yeah, here we go. You got your oval cut in the center, securely placed between your 4 prongs, which again, as our review stated, the prongs do not stick up and snag on anything. And we have pear cut tourmaline, Marquise cut pink tourmaline, round cut peachy tourmaline, Marquise cut kind of amber tourmaline. It's probably going to vary from particular station to particular station. But then we also have those round cut zircons, and they look like they're graduated as well. That twist around and kind of start from the north and then go touch down at the southeast and then start at the south and come up to the northwest. But yeah, it's a very organic looking design. Such a variety of colors. A really bold statement to take that vibrant robin's egg blue at the center and then surround it with pretty much every other color but blue, which is one of the, well, there is indicolite, which is a blue tourmaline, but that would be prohibitively expensive for a ring like this. And this ring is not prohibitively expensive because our everyday low Shop LC price is $199.99. But not today. You know the drill by now. I'm Casey Ford. You're watching the live stream. That means I get to give you that discount code of LIVE25. When you apply that discount code at checkout, that takes 25% off your price, meaning that you're not going to pay $199.99. You're going to be paying $150 for your beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. This is another one of the rings. We have some kind of secret spooky savings behind the scenes on some of these pieces as well. I have the Sleeping Beauty turquoise version of this ring, but we also have it in Boulder opal, and we also have it with Ethiopian Wella opal.
Same price as well.
Those ones actually do have the same price on them. Sometimes different gemstone, different prices, but they are all in the exact same setting with your multi-tourmalines and your white zircons. Just you have opals at the center as opposed to the Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Opal
So
being October's birthstone.
yes, and that's correct. Opal is October's birthstone. Granted, it's the last day of October, but that doesn't mean it's too late. Still take advantage of it. It's always a good time for opal. I love opal. But yes, this is comment sold 112. But if you're interested in the Ethiopian Wella opal or the Boulder opal in this ring, go ahead and comment sold 112, and you will see where you have the option to decide what your center gemstone is going to be.
Let's jump into our bracelet.
And now we are moving on to a multi-sapphire bracelet. Oh, give me a second here. I'm either going to knock our other bracelets off the form or I have to operate the clasp. And I'm choosing to go for the gold and the gusto and operate the clasp live on the live stream. Then bring it right up to you to demonstrate with our little airline safety demonstration. Put the buckle firmly into the other side, then clamp down on your insert box clasp with double safety hinge. But I'm going to immediately unclasp it again because I want you to see what we've done here. It's not too uncommon for us to have a multi-sapphire bracelet, but it isn't too common for us to design one this well. But by that, what I mean is we're going to start at one side here, and you're going to see your yellowy orange. We don't have red in here because a red sapphire would be a ruby. There is such a thing as a red sapphire, but it's kind of almost fire opal-y, orangey, reddish. But we started with this kind of orange. And then we kind of Roy G-bived it, but without the R, so an Oy G-biv. Then we went to our orange sapphires a little further down. Or our orange to our yellow, to our green, to our blue.
I'm liking that rainbow effect.
Yeah, so we really did the whole rainbow. But then when we got past our blues, we went to kind of this purpley pinky color. That's the center. So really I'm seeing 3 orange, then followed by 3 yellow, or no, 4 yellow, followed by 3 green, followed by 2 blue, followed by 3 pinkish purplish, followed by 2 blue, 3 green, so it wraps around. What did I do with my ruler? I put it right here. Okay, so these purpley pinks are the kind of the front of your bracelet. And then in either direction it goes to your blues, then it goes to your greens. So you're getting the entire spectrum of sapphires. A lot of times it's so hard to match that variance in colors when it comes to your sapphires that they just kind of throw them all over the place and hope for the best and just, here's a pink, here's a purple, here's a blue, here's a green, here's a pink, here's an orange, here's a yellow. But we put them perfectly coordinating, perfectly graduated from one side of the color spectrum to the other and back around again in your bracelet. That takes a lot of attention to detail. That takes a lot of patience. It just takes a discipline to do that. It's not easy. You really have to, and that too, every link is articulated. And every link also has 2 round cut moissanites. So you also get that white sparkle in each link of your bracelet. Octagon cut, I know it kind of looks rectangularly, but octagon cut, it doesn't look like a stop sign, but you do have your 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th cuts are those corners that your prongs go to keep each gemstone firmly in place. Wow. Wow, and this one is another rhodium over sterling silver. Like I said, I got a lot of rhodium over sterling silver, and I've got a lot of moissanite, and this has that as well. 925 sterling silver, of course, with your rhodium overlay. Rhodium being part of the platinum family of metals, very precious, very valuable. And we didn't need to do that. We could have just left it in that 925 nickel-free sterling silver, and you would have been blown away by this one, just like Amelia was. Amelia gave us a 5-star review saying, "This is a gorgeous bracelet. It sparkles like mad. I am wearing it with a moissanite tennis bracelet and a Ceylon sapphire and moissanite bracelet, and the 3 look amazing together. Thank you, Shop LC." Well, Amelia, sounds like you've got great taste in bracelets, and wow. She's got a moissanite tennis, a Ceylon sapphire and moissanite, and her multi-sapphire. Your wrist must be absolutely shimmering, sparkling. And then Laura S. wrote in beautiful with her 5-star review saying her favorite gem is sapphire and multicolors, and you don't see that much anymore. That's correct, Laura. That was how I started off, that you don't see it that much, and you certainly don't see it designed this well with your oranges to your yellows to your greens to your blues to your pinky purples to your blues to your greens and back around again to match them that well and to put them there. And again, we're talking sapphires. We're talking about one of the most coveted, precious gemstones, one of the most famous gemstones. A gemstone that a lot of people think only comes in that blue that I've got in these 4. Well, no, we went with the fancy colors. The overwhelming majority of your bracelet comes in the fancy colors of sapphire that command even more of a premium. Your total gem weight, 9.15 carats. Your everyday low Shop LC price, which is really remarkable for what this is, $669.99. But not today. Not today, because you're going to use that Live25 discount code, and that's going to take your price all the way down to $502.49. Then you can even split that into your budget pays, which is going to be $100 and change per month for 5 months, $100.50 to be precise. If you can swing the 100, you can swing the 50 cents, I believe. But wow.
More sizes, the same price.
We do.
More carat.
We have a 6.5 inch option. We have a 7.25 inch option. We have an 8 inch option. We didn't change the price on it because we added 1.5 inches between the 6.5 to the 8 inch. They're all the same price. So just pick the length that you need for your wrist, That's easy to figure out. Just put a string around your wrist until it's nice and comfortable, then measure the string. It's easy to do. Or what some people do, granted, you either have to know your jewelry pretty well yourself, but you could even take it home and then decide, you know what, I'm going to take one piece off of each link and add a post and make earrings. It's a lot of work, and we probably have some better earrings if you call our personal shoppers and take advantage of their services, but either way, amazing price. This is probably the most luxurious piece that we have in our show. The only thing that I think might come anywhere close is this floral silver bracelet, and that's just because the weight on this one is up there. It is up there. But we're going to stay in the precious gemstone line. Well, of course, they're all precious gemstones, but you kind of have your big three. You got your diamonds, and then below that, not below, but sapphire, ruby, emerald. The famous ones, the ones that you know, the ones that you've known about since you were a child. You knew what color they were because they're just so famous, they're so sought after, they're so precious. It's just the things that people want and desire, and they've really crashed into the popular culture to make people aware of them. I get excited about all of them. I almost prefer a lot of the ones that maybe you haven't heard of before. I love presenting things like Larimar and introducing it to somebody for the first time. But I digress because we've moved on to rubies. This one is a Montepus ruby. Montepus being a region in Mozambique, and this one also with moissanite. This one also rhodium over sterling silver. Your total gem weight in this is 2.25 carats, 2.25 carats between that ruby, which is an 8x6 millimeter, one of the most classic calibrations, 1.8 carats in that oval cut in your center, Montepus ruby, and then we're calling this the promise ring. The only thing I'm going to promise you is an amazing price on this, though. You have 66 round moissanites, and it's a little tricky with the angle of this photo, but you have a triple row on each shoulder, but then you kind of have a U of a knot that winds across the bottom, and then another U of a knot that comes across the top. And those two different U portions kind of do that, where one side goes under the other, and the other one goes above and below the other to create that kind of locking effect. It's almost like a hug, and that's kind of the promise. It's almost like a handshake between those two rows of moissanites along the top and along the bottom. Everyday low shop LC price on this one, $539.99. Not today, not for you. You're going to use that Live 25 discount code this Halloween. We're going to slash that price, meaning that you get really $404.99. $404.99 for a classic ruby ring. Premium Montepus ruby and moissanite with rhodium over sterling silver. Everything that touches your skin is rhodium. Beautifully set. I'm just going to do my best to show you that gallery view there and show you how that sits. And then you can also take advantage of an interest-free, no fees involved, budget payment, 5 months, split into equal 5 monthly payments of $81, and this ring is yours. Great gift. We're celebrating Halloween today, of course, and guess what? Tomorrow's November 1st, and that's when, it's all the Christmas carols and all of this, all of that. We're in the holiday season basically starting tomorrow, but it's not too early to start your shopping. Some people are told me that they're almost done with their shopping. I don't understand that, but hey, it's not about me, it's about you. But this would make a fantastic gift for yourself or for anybody who loves rubies. You get that deep dark red. Wow. Beautiful red color in your oval cut, 8x6 millimeter Montepus ruby, or Montepus ruby. Wow. Mozambique is a very famed source for rubies because of the color, the depth of that color. And again, finding really great clarity in a ruby is not something easy to do. So to have a final low price on this one, your final low after your budget pay, here, $405, let's just call it $405 on rubies, on sterling silver, on rhodium, on moissanite. Just that ruby, or just that ruby as a solitaire in this, good luck finding that for any price at your jeweler. Wow. How many more rings do we have here anyway? We got 3 more rings in the show. I believe we have a...
You're going
Is
to
that a
jump
pink
into
morganite?
next our Martha Rocha.
Ooh, it's a kunzite.
Mhm.
It is a kunzite. We're moving on to Martha Rocha kunzite. I had a Martha Rocha. I'm getting haunted by gemstones from my past. I did a Martha Rocha kunzite show.
Now we do have a quick studio shout out. We have from Instagram the real chick Jenny throwing some love out here.
The real chick Jenny. Thanks so much for watching.
And if you want to mention the sweepstakes to her as well.
Ooh, Jenny, get in on our sweepstakes.
No purchase necessary.
No purchase necessary. That's another good point too. You don't even have to buy anything. Just go to our website. Click one thing over on our website. You have the landing page, and it'll probably be like spooky deals and the first thing. Then just click over to get to the next panel, and you'll see our holiday spectacular sweepstakes. I was just talking about holiday gifts. Well, how would you like us to give you a gift for the holidays? Today's prize is a Conair Infinity Pro hairdryer, but we've had an iPhone yesterday, I believe it was. We've got a Dyson cooling tower. We've got a 55-inch 4K TV. We've got an air fryer. We've got wireless speakers. We have a different prize every day. You can enter every single day as well. So go ahead and enter. And even if you don't win the prize of that day, we even have some jewelry as some prizes. We're also giving away a $100 Shop LC credit every single day to a lucky winner. No purchase necessary. Just go to that website, shoplc.com. Click enter now on that page, and then you just have to fill out the form. And the form, yes, it's your name, it's your address, it's things like that, because we got to know where to send you your prize if and when you win. So enter every single day, once a day. I can't enter, so you don't have any competition from me at least. We will ask you where you heard about the sweepstakes, and well, tell them I sent you. I don't know if that's one of the options. It's probably not. But either way, it's just a great thing that we're doing. It's going to last for about a month. I think we have every day until November 23rd. So we were 1 week into this, and wow. But I digress. But hey, who doesn't want to win free stuff? So go win free stuff on the website. It's a great time. You're going to take advantage of that. And
Here is the beauty of Rocha.
the beauty of Rocha. Yeah, as I was saying before, sweepstakes. Ooh, sweepstakes. Squirrel.
Free stuff.
Free stuff. We have a Martha Rocha kunzite. A few weeks back, I did a show that was entirely Martha Rocha kunzite. Frankly, I love giving you this crazy variety of everything, even though it makes me go wild trying to tell all the stories of all these different gemstones. But Martha Rocha was a beauty queen from Brazil. She was one of the first contestants that they sent to Miss Universe, and she took first runner-up. And they were so excited that she won, or was first runner-up. It was like that was a bigger deal than, I believe, the U.S. won that year. But famed beauty pageant queen, they named actual aquamarine, like a physical, boom, aquamarine hunk of rough after her that there was like thousands of carats in that thing because it matched her blue eyes. Kunzite's pink. I don't think she had pink eye or anything like that. They said that, the thing I read actually said that the pink was meant to be her effervescent personality. Miss Brazil, Martha Rocha. But that's what you have at the center of your beautiful ring here, a Martha Rocha kunzite. Kunzite discovered by George Frederick Kunz, a famous gemologist, who also discovered morganite. So that's why it was like, ooh, is it morganite? They both kind of come from that peachy pink hue. This is more of a violet lilac-y hue. But then we didn't finish there. We're not done with just your kunzite. We also have more baguette cut moisanites. Mm-hmm. But you have these elongated baguette moisanites, then these shorter baguette cut moisanites.
Total
alternating
20.
one after another. 20 you say?
Yes. 10 and 10.
Yes, 10 and 10. 37 points of the one and 34 points of the other. Why are they shorter, longer, shorter, longer, shorter, longer? Because whenever there's a shorter one, you see what we have there? We have round cut pink sapphires. So you have your oval cut Martha Rocha at the center, which is another classically calibrated 8x6 millimeter weighing 1.66 carats. Your total gem weight in this is 2.5 carats. We're calling this the sparkling love ring because it sparkles and it is full of love. And it is set in 18 karat vermeil rose gold over 925 sterling silver. We've had a lot of rhodium over, but we wanted to match the peachy pinkness of your kunzite and your pink sapphires and keep to that theme of colors. So we put rose gold over your sterling silver. I know it's hard for me to land the focus on these two. I have to show these to these two different cameras right here under this panel lighting. It's a struggle. I know it's not the clearest, but as opposed to that still image, photos can't sparkle, not the way that, even if you're just getting a little bit of a, it's not totally in focus, but you just see the way that there's color flashing off of it. You can see a ding, 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 like those flash bulbs when somebody's walking down the red carpet in an old-time movie in classic Hollywood. But wow, I mean, what a statement piece in your sparkling love ring. Ooh, yeah, the detail they put into just that basket of silver and rose gold. Finished under gallery, so it's going to slide so comfortably onto your finger. You're going to know, the only reason you're going to know it's there, it's so comfortable, is because you're not going to be able to resist the sparkle. Every time you look at your hands, that's what's so great about rings. You look at your hands 20,000 times a day practically, just between typing, just between everything at all, and you're constantly going to be mesmerized by the sparkle, by the flash, by the luxury of your ring. And I'm already in complete disbelief about the everyday low price of $240. Okay, I could have done that one. $180 after your Live 25 discount code. All you need to do is comment Soul115 in the chat on Facebook or Instagram. We will send you the link to this. Then from there, enter your Live 25 discount code at checkout, and you will get that savings back to you. I really can't believe this is a $180 ring. I mean, here or anywhere. And some other people can't believe it either, because we have some great reviews on this one as well. Joyce H. wrote in with her 5-star review, beautiful. Color of kunzite, beautiful, and design great. It absolutely is. Breathtaking design. And Rosa O wrote in, perfect fit, very nice, love it. Thank you both. Yeah, thank you to both of you for writing in your reviews, and I hope you take advantage of this amazing ring at this incredible price. And I hope when you get yours home and you get to experience it on your finger and see what I'm seeing here in the studio, that you also write in and tell me what you think about it. Happy Halloween! We've got a fantastic ring at a fantastic price. You need to take advantage of that one.
Here is another Martha Rocha piece.
And we're moving on. We have some Martha Rocha in a bracelet. Can you hear that? That's all the silver weight that you have in an upcoming bracelet, which will be our final bracelet of the show, coming up momentarily. How much time do I have left? We have about 22 minutes left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the bracelet in my hand pieces. So I got to pick up the pace a little bit, and I know I'm already moving fast, but we'll get there. Okay, this is our Love Knot bracelet. If you remember the Love Knot earrings that we had earlier in amethyst, this has a similar bow design at one end on the clasp. Actually, I remember this one from our Martha Rocha presentation a couple weeks ago as well. We have your Martha Rochas. We have some blue gemstones. Some blue... What is a square octagon cut?
Here you go. Yes.
We're calling them octagon blue apatites. 4x4 millimeter blue apatites in your other stations. I just want to get that out of the way because we've talked a whole bunch about Martha Rocha. Actually, these apatites are probably closer to her eye color than the kunzites that bear her namesake. And then I believe those are moisanites, if I'm not mistaken, on the remainder of your gemstones.
Correct. 34.
Correct. 34 moisanites to be precise, because most of those moisanites are going to be in your love knot near your clasp, which is a jump ring, O-ring clasp, very similar to a lobster claw. Just a little bit of a spring in there, open that O, put it through the loop, and oh, here. You even have, this escaped me for a moment there, you even have this bezel set moissanite charm dangling down from the tip of the bow. Oh, there's Martha. There's Martha coming up behind me in the TV. Yep, Miss Brazil, Miss Brazil.
Is your bracelet coming up?
And the bracelet's coming up there too, so I can
Here you go.
hopefully give you a little bit better of a view than I kind of can just waving this in front of a.
Boom.
Perfect. Okay, so here's your octagon cut, but a square octagon. Usually your octagons are kind of a rectangle, but these are your 4x4, was it? Yes, 4x4 millimeter blue apatites, bezel set. So that's one link right here, your apatite. Then your second link here is just your moissanite. This isn't one of those big long links that then don't conform very well to your wrist as you wear it. There's so many links in this. That just means it moves. It can wrap around. I might do that pen trick again in a little bit once I get through your tour here. Your bezel set moissanite's that aren't going anywhere, and then your oval cut Martha Roche kunzites that go all the way around. What's the clasp showed at the top of this still? The clasp or the bow charm?
Yes. Let's pull that up real quick.
Making Elias work for it today. It's that much harder, but we've got such an amazing variety of gemstones to show you. Yeah, here we go. Here's that bow that you have. Okay, here's your jump ring clasp. Nice and easy to operate. Nice big loop that you just put through there. Then we'll kind of upside down here, but you get the point. You get the drift. You get your little bow. That's your love knot. That's referred to in the design of this one with your rose gold over sterling silver. And then from there you have a larger bezel set moissanite charm. Just a little extra flash of sparkle. Again, I've talked so much about all the detail and all the work that we put into our pieces of jewelry here at Shop LC, and this this amazing bracelet is no different. It's no different with, 5.9 carats of Martha Roche kunzites, a total gem weight of 9.65 carats, so nearly 10 carats of precious gemstones, and 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. Again, using that rose gold overlay to complement, to accent the violety, lilac-y hues of your Martha Roche oval cut kunzites. A stunning bracelet with a stunning price. Every other day at Shop LC, $509. You know the drill. Live 25 discount code. This one's comment sold 119 in the chat if you want to get the link to go to our website to take it from there.
116.
116th? Oh, 116. What did I say?
119.
Why did I? Wow, I think because I had the upside down clasp, I turned the 6 upside down and turned it into a 9. 116, comment sold 116 if you're interested in this one. And after your live 25 discount code, you're going to save a lot of money. You're going to end up paying $382.49 on your Martha Roche bracelet. So congratulations and happy Halloween. That's a spooky deal if I've seen one, and I've seen quite a few today. But now we're moving on to our blue star sapphire necklace. I believe there was a blue star, or not blue star, star ruby necklace as well, Elias. But
Real quick. Yes.
I saw it on the show sheets at least earlier.
Same price.
For the same price. I only happen to have the blue star sapphire.
I have it real quick. I might have missed. I think I did see it as well.
It's fine. I mean, I'm not going to send you a running for it. I will just make them aware. Really, though, the Moonglow Moonstones in this are a big part of it. But again, you got two real... I love gemstones that give you a little magical effect. Blue star sapphires. This actually shows up pretty well in the photo. But these are cabochon oval cut star sapphires. What does star sapphire mean? It means that you're going to get asterism in your gemstones. Well, what is asterism? I know, I just keep stacking these different terms on top of one another. Well, your asterism means that when the light hits this, you're going to see a 6-point star flashing across the surface of your sapphires. It's almost like a bit of a hologram effect. Ooh, wow. Elias on the spot. Mm-hmm. Elias on the spot. I've got the ruby as well. I don't even know how to... I got the rulers, I got the necklaces. So this one is comment sold 117. Hey, I'm saying the right numbers all of a sudden. We have it in sapphire, we have it in ruby. Both of those gemstones are part of the corundum family, so they both can, when they have the right inclusions and when they are diffused in just the correct way, you get that 6-point star that glides across the surface like a hologram. It's a beautiful effect. And then in addition to that, we have Moonglow Moonstones. Those are all those white gemstones. Those are actually faceted. We have a whole mix of cuts here. We have some round cuts, some pear cuts, some oval cuts, a whole mishmash of fancy cut moonstones that give you luminescence. Oh, wow, he's just making up words now, isn't he? No, I'm not, I promise. Luminescence means that you're going to get that glow across the surface of it. I'll do my best here, but again, the lighting's pretty harsh in here. Your moonstones do some of their best work in a low light situation. But man, I love Moonstone. I love Moonstone for just the schiller effect that it also has, where it just kind of looks all white and diffused from the surface, but then once you give it a little bit of motion, you get these kind of blue flashes, these little rainbow flashes across the surface of those as well. So having the phenomena of those gemstones and to match them together, your star gemstones and your moonstones. I just noticed something else about this, but I want to show the ruby off a little bit as well, just so you can see the difference. When you have a star ruby like this, you kind of get a little bit more of a magenta, violety, almost towards the purple end of the red spectrum. Still red, still a ruby, but I just want to point that out to you. But I just realized that your center pendant on these necklaces is a pearl enhancer. What does that mean? It means it has a lobster claw clasp. So if you just like the necklace as it is without that medallion of a pendant drooping down from it, ruby. Here's the ruby version, but this part right here, you can it's a clasp. It's a lobster claw clasp that you can remove. So you can decide, oh wow, look at this one. This photo really shows the star a lot more than the other one, quite frankly, but those 6-point stars are kind of like 3 lines crossing one another at that intersection to create that star-like effect. Leave that medallion on, take it off, or it might be, you don't want to be too flashy and ostentatious at work, but then you want to go out and have some fun and dress it up a bit, so you just put that enhancer right back on your necklace, and you are ready for a night on the town. Again, this is they're calling it 18 inches, but actually I'm gonna challenge them on that as well, because I'm seeing a 2-inch extender on this. Sorry, I'm just gonna hold this out in front of me and put a ruler on it very briefly. 12. Yes, this is an 18 to 20 with a 2-inch extender. So that 18 inches that you will see in the item details, if you comment sold 118, you get an extra 2 inches for free due to your extension on your chain with your lobster claw clasp. Another breathtaking price, $379.99 every other day of the week. But then you're going to use that Live 25 discount code. And when you do, that's going to take it down to $284.99 for star rubies, for star sapphires, for moonstones. Wow. And beyond that, this is another sterling silver. This is platinum over sterling silver. I know we've had a lot of rhodium over, and rhodium is part of the platinum family of metals, but now you got the real namesake deal, your platinum. Look at how it's finished on the back as well. That's really breathtaking. Total gem weight on this, 28.9 carats. And we're calling this a celestial necklace. Of course, we're calling it the celestial necklace. It's got star gemstones and it has moon stones. That's what I see in the sky when I look up at night, and I hope it's what you see too. But wow, then you can also split these into your 5 equal budget payments, interest-free, no fees involved, $57 per month to take advantage of a breathtaking necklace that's so versatile. And you know what? I'm even noticing that they have some yellow gold overlay detailing work along the edges of your medallion. Whew! A lot of information to cover there, and I know now we only have 12 minutes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces to go. I think we can do it. I think I can do it. I believe in me. Do you believe in me? I think we can get through all of these and make sure that you don't miss out on a single spooky deal this Halloween. This is our floral bracelet in sterling silver. I think we can get through this pretty quick as well because it's pretty easy to get through. You want to know what the ingredients are in this? Silver! Sterling silver, 925. Look at how smooth this is on the back. It's kind of an electroform style, although it is quite weighty. It is a 15.58 gram bracelet. We have many different floral patterns in this one. I actually wrote these ones down earlier because I knew this was going to happen to me.
Different design.
You have a rose design, you have a begonia design, you have a floral design, a daisy design. What I actually have in my hands is the daisy design, a tree of life design, and a periwinkle design. Yes, periwinkle is also a flower. I didn't even know that. It's not just a color that people argue about because is it that creamy color? Is that pinkish color? Is it that bluish color? Well, I've got the daisy. If you want the other options, just comment sold 118. Go to our website and take a look at your options. We have a 6.5 inch, a 7.25 inch, and 8 inch option. But no matter which one you take advantage of, we've got the same low price. Everyday low price, $109.99. You did, because I put in 190,000. Oh, wait, I thought you said that you beat me to it.
Here you go.
Competing calculators out here on this spooky deals Thursday. Okay, Live 25 discount, $82.49 for silver, for over 15 grams of silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flowers. So you get a whole bouquet of silver. And then you can even split that into your 5 equal budget payments of $16.50 per month for 5 months. I'm going to try and stop rattling around. You're probably hearing clink, 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 clink. And I know that's annoying. But for $16.50 a month, you can own over 15 grams of silver. That's a whole bouquet of silver on your wrist. Many options to choose from if you go to our website, shoplc.com. Comment sold 118. Click the link that we will send directly to you. It'll take you to all the information that we see. A hefty, hefty, hefty lobster claw clasp. This Royal Lobster claw, there'd be quite a bit of meat in that claw. Ooh, we're getting to this one now?
Yes, we'll jump into
We're getting to this one, then we'll still try to...
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we got 8 minutes. I can do it. We got 8 minutes, and I know we
3
said...
items left.
I knew we said it would be near the end of the show, and it's precisely near the end of the show. So we're getting to it, the one I've been wearing the entire show. If you thought that was solid gold, well, I fooled you. I never said it was solid gold. I've been very honest about it. It is an Italian-crafted 14-karat yellow gold over sterling silver flat curb chain. They're calling it a super flat curb chain. That amuses me for some reason. 22 inches, 19 and a half grams. 19 and a half grams of silver with that 14-karat yellow gold overlay. It's not that 18-karat vermeil that we were talking about. This means it's going to be a lot thicker of a coating. Wow. Again, a longer length, the longest chain that we've had all day. 22 inches. So yeah, that's nearly a gram per inch. Super flat. I mean, I don't know if I'm thinking like super fly, super flat, or what, but it really just is so smooth. So nice and smooth. Nice and flat, so it's not going to catch, it's not going to snag. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate here just by doing that. I'm not cutting up my finger. I'm not getting caught between each of these chunkier links. It gives you a larger presentation without using quite as much metal so that we can pass those savings on to you. Pass those savings on to you. Getting here at the end of 2 hours, starting to lose my voice a little bit, but that's okay. Everyday low price, $199.99. So it was actually the same as the bracelet, meaning that you're going to get the same low price as you would have on the beautiful floral bracelet, meaning $82.49 for a chain. And you can see how it sits on my neck at least. I know it's not the greatest match with my skeletons that I'm wearing in celebration of Halloween. I'm leaving the suit jacket open so you can see my skeletons dancing around, having a good time on this Halloween afternoon. $82.49 for 14-karat yellow gold over sterling silver. Beautiful look, beautiful shine, beautiful sparkle. I mean, look at that too. Just dropping it down. It's like butter. Just falling right into my hand. Not getting tangled. Just going to do that a little bit, mix it up, shake it. Oh no, is it going to be tangled? Is it going to be, nope, it's going to come out nice and smooth. Look at the quality of each link. Look at that craftsmanship. Look at how they are, each little link, where it's kind of indented all on one side. Each link makes room for the next link. Every link is working together here in teamwork, like a good chain should. And then just folds over with the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And that's why it's so flat. They're not just loops. They are well-crafted links with a mirror finish. Beautiful curb chain, beautiful design. I'm even just gonna show how well it twists. Elliot says it's his style. He brought this one directly up to me. I've got, there's not too much upstairs up here, but we have this little loft area where my office is. He marched this chain right up to my desk in the back corner of the loft and said, "Does this fit you?" And I was kind of like, it's a 22-inch chain. If it doesn't fit around my neck, like I got a problem. Then immediately put it on. But that's how excited Elias was about it. And I think it's because he knew we were going to go down to that $82.49 price. But then, if you can't swing that just right now, well, take advantage of budget pay. And then you're only going to pay $16.50 a month for 5 months, no additional fees, and this will be yours. And you're not going to have to wait the 5 months either. We will send it to you today. It'll take a little bit for it to get delivered to you, but we will send it out. and then you will have your amazing chain.
Here is some hoops.
We've got 3 left. This is going to be the trickiest one for me to get through because there's a lot of details, but I will go into, we are calling this the multi-gemstone. There's 12 1/4 carats. We're calling it the Rainbow Meadow Hoop Earrings with 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. And they're inside out hoops as well, meaning, actually, okay, it's going to be easy to do this in the monitor. Your 5 gems in the back are facing forward. Your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gems in the front are also facing forward. So when you're looking forward, all the gemstones are there with you. They're going to admire your beautiful face and your beautiful smile, and they're going to see your hoop earrings and all those multi-gemstones in them facing you. There's so many gemstones in this, they didn't even break it down for me, but I'm going to tell you what I see, because I looked into this beforehand. I definitely see chrome diopsides. I see apatites. I see garnets. I see citrines. I see amethyst. I see a whole rainbow of gemstones, a whole party of different mixes and different cuts too. You got oval, you got marquise, you got round, you got cushion, you got your octagon. So really we just threw it all, we threw the kitchen sink at these earrings, quite frankly. Let me get the top to bottom. These are 1 1/4 inches too, so they're pretty large hoops. They're going to make a statement. They're going to make a rainbow of a statement. They're going to make, I mean, you can use these with a child to have them work on their shapes, because you have every shape imaginable, you have every color imaginable. You can wear this with a colorful outfit, or really if you're wearing something a little more, just a simple white gown or something like that, you can wear these for a pop of color, a pop of every color. $199.99 everyday low shop LC price. Live 25 discount code takes it down to $149.99. So take advantage of these. These ones are Comet, sold $120. Beautiful earrings, beautiful hoops.
Our saline blue sapphire, blue diamond, and white diamond.
Okay, this is the one I was getting a little bit confused about earlier, where I thought that we had diamonds in the aquamarine piece. It's because we actually have diamonds in the Ceylon sapphire piece, but they both have a very luxurious appeal to them. So that was how I confused myself with the aquamarine, and I thought it had diamonds. This is the one with the diamonds. This is the one with the diamonds. You have an oval cut Ceylon blue sapphire in the center. But then we surrounded it with a halo of round cut white diamonds, and then we surrounded that halo of white round cut diamonds with a halo of baguette cut blue diamonds.
Here you go. Boom.
Ceylon blue sapphire, one of the most coveted shades, colors, sources of sapphire out there. Round cut diamonds. Baguette cut diamonds, all set in rhodium over sterling silver. I've talked about rhodium nonstop all afternoon long. You got the joy printed into the band, delivering joy. That slogan of Shop LC. There are 40. Okay, it says 40 round cut blue diamonds. They're not round, they're baguettes. I'm looking at them right now. One thing I love about the design of this one as well, on the monitor it looks like it's a perfect circle, but it's really kind of scalloped. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like a scalloped octagon. They kind of come through in these little waves and shapes. And there's that basket of silver with rhodium over it in your setting. But we got to get down to that price. We got to get down to that price fast, because we are running out of time. And
We got one more left.
okay, we got one more after this anyway. But yeah, I got to go trick or treating. I got to get out of here. No, I'm kidding. Guess what? I'm a little old to trick or treat. And not too many kids come through my neighborhood. I do have the candy in case they do, but I usually don't get that many in my neighborhood. I think more people are doing that, like trunk or treat and all those types of activities.
I got a sweet tooth.
Elias is a sweet tooth. Well, Elias, next time I do a show, I'll bring in my leftover Halloween candy, and you can have a bunch of it. I've been making him hungry all day talking about pizza and stuff like that, so I can hear his stomach growling in the background.
Yeah.
Help me out behind the scenes here. Anyways, everyday low price, $539.99. Not today. Live 25 discount code, $404.99. $404.99, which is a phenomenal deal on sapphire and diamonds. Sapphire, diamonds, and silver. I mean, we put that in silver to make it as affordable as we could so that you can take advantage of it. And I know I'm not doing it justice with these phone cameras, but just look at how the color, just the flash of it. I mean, it's not even in focus, but I know you can see just ding, 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 ding. I'll slow it down a little bit too, just so you can see just the way that this does some really magical things with the light. I mean, I've said it before. It's a thing where you really have to experience it with your own eyes. You really have to experience it on your own finger to get half an idea of what luxury that ring contains. And we have one more ring.
Treat of the special.
This is one, when I was looking over the details before the show, also caught me off guard with just, took me a little bit on this one because it has this beautiful, deep, rich, dark pink gemstone at the center, another oval cut that is premium Oro Fino Rubellite, excuse me. One of the most coveted. I mean, it's basically the color that people are looking for when they're looking for tourmaline. It comes from that tourmaline family. There were a bunch of tourmalines in the multi-gemstone earrings, and we had a bunch of tourmalines surrounding a Sleeping Beauty turquoise earlier in the show. But Rubellite got its own name because it's such a rare, precious, exotic tourmaline. But then what do we put on the shoulders there? What did we put here, these round cut blue gemstones? What are those? Those are also tourmalines. They're also from the tourmaline family, but they're another one of the tourmalines that's so rare, so precious that they got their own name, and that name is indicolite. Actually, it shares the same root as indigo. Indicolite. That's kind of where that comes from. A little more complicated than that, but we're running out of time. So you have the rarest of the rare of your tourmalines. If you're Rubellite, you have just about almost the rarest of the rare with your indicolite round cuts on the shoulders, and then moisanites again. Just want to be 100% sure. We have 4 tapered baguette cut moisanites on the shoulders for even more sparkle, all set in rhodium over sterling silver. We call this one the Eternal Love Ring. It's a carat 15 total gem weight, 12 points of moisanites, 20 points of indicolites, and that's an 84.7 by 5 millimeter Rubellite oval cut at the center. For just the rarity of those materials, just think about putting together some recipe to make some really fancy dish and thinking, oh wow, like just the ingredients alone is going to cost me so much. But then I have to put them together and I have to do this artful thing and turn them into something beautiful and magnificent and usable and functional that's going to look great and feel great on your finger. We have sizes 5 through 10 on this one. I don't think you could get the ingredients for our normal price, which is $199.99. Live 25, obviously that's going to take it down to $150. And obviously that's going to take your budget payments down to $30 per month for a showstopper. It stopped the show for some people because Noreen wrote in with her 5-star review, Rubellite and indicolite is a beautiful combination. The color of these stones are amazing, absolutely. And the fact that they both come from that same gemstone family. Then Howard wrote in, beautiful Rubellite ring at a great price. Howard makes a great point on that price. And Mary Jane says, Tony was right. Tony getting all the credit, him and these Brazilian gemstones. Absolutely gorgeous. The Rubellite is stunning. The Rubellite is stunning and the indicolites. But yes, and the moisanites are excellent. But yeah, many 5-star reviews on this one. $150 for some of the rarest tourmalines the world has to offer and that I have to offer. And I hope you enjoy it. I mean, we really slashed the price on this one this Halloween. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time with me, Casey Ford, watching the Shop LC live stream. We got to get out of here right now, but I hope you have the most fantastic Halloween. Hope you got some treats ready for the trick-or-treaters that they're coming by for you today.